What's up, y'all? This is the Cajun Country Boys YouTube channel. My name's Philip. That is Bradley. That is Lil Phil. These are my two oldest sons. Okay, today we are going flathead catfishing all the way into night with giant goldfish, huge live baits, bank poles. We have catfish noodles up in the front there, this little 12-foot Pelican boat. We are down in South Louisiana on the beautiful Tickfaw River. There's giant catfish down here. We hope y'all come along with us and we're gonna have a blast. Hop in, hop aboard, let's get to it, baby. We're looking for some spots that we can, like big curves in the river. We can stick some bank poles up in the mud, sand, and potentially maybe even put out a couple of limb lines. Now that right there, that is a beautiful curve in the river. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna stick us a bank pole up in here, maybe even a limb line. Right on the back side here. I mean, it makes a complete U. Let's check it right up in here. Yeah, that's deep. That's an 8-foot bank pole, so right up in there, y'all, I do believe we'll do very good sticking it right up in that bank by them roots, and we're gonna try not to scare the spotted cat out of his nest. We're gonna try to be as smooth as possible with this. Very important. We want big boy to stay up in there, a big female or male if he's guarding the eggs, to be up underneath it. They got this little divot right here. I call it a divot. I mean, it's just a little horseshoe that looks like when the river was probably up some after the rain. I do believe there was probably a big flathead, and that was his nest right there. If you could picture the water higher and how they back up under the bank, I do believe that's where he was probably nesting, he or she. You could tie it right on that line there, Bradley. You can tie it on the line so we can really see it moving. Yeah, we'll tie it around there and do you a shoelace-like knot. There you go. Awesome.
Oh, they can tell there's a fish on it because the actual ribbon is bobbing up and down.
Awesome. Good tips there. Move her on up, move her on out, son. Let's go find us another spot. Now tell me that isn't absolutely gorgeous, y'all. All that beautiful river. I love living down in the bayous of Louisiana. You can't beat it. What you say about it? Yes, indeed. Ashley is not with us tonight. I know she was in the last two videos, or the first two on this channel, but not tonight. Judah Bo, we have to have a babysitter for him. And God bless Miss Donna, the mother-in-law, because she has a really high blood pressure today, and the last thing she needs is a crying baby. So, it's just us boys and y'all. Glad to have y'all here with us. First noodle.
Yes, sir.
We got some nightcrawler on there. Awesome. Bradley's tossing out the next one here in a second. We do need to consider setting a bank pole right over there.
We just threw out right there.
Yep, we have a fish on, people. We have a fish on. That noodle we just threw out, it's already hit it that fast.
Grab it.
Hang tight, y'all. Hang tight.
Oh, God.
Hey,
Careful, it's hard.
what the heck?
Oh, God.
Nice.
Look at that.
We just throw it out, son.
Nightcrawler might be the way to go.
Nightcrawler is the way to go. Yes, indeed. Already. It's going to be a great night. Stick around because it's going to get good. I have caught giant river frogs like I mentioned before up here. Big old leopard backs. So we might be getting frogs, flatheads, and blue cats tonight. Who knows? We always have a blast though. A lot of fun. Here, Mr. B-Ray, I got something for you. These Leatherman pliers, you cannot beat them. There's more catfish hitting over there, slapping tails. So, yeah, first fish we decided to let go accidentally. You know what I mean? Accidental catch and release.
Yeah, there's too much slime on my hands.
But that's fine, because they obviously have plenty of fish in these waters.
We might get another one in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, as good as they're biting, we might. B-Ray is gonna get us a rock bass, AKA goggle eye. He's trying to. It's a pretty big live well. Yeah, perch or any of it will be fine for now. Oh, that's fire. That is fire. That is white goldfish, piebald. Check this limb line out we about to set, y'all. Got it tied up with the same ribbon we're gonna use for it. You just untie it, good to go. It's the easy little knot we tie. Just go right up on the limb. He goes through, he doubles it up, kind of like a shoelace, but doubled. Then he ties, then goes around again, and then you can pull on the bottom side. There's no problem. Look at there. And then when we come back to it, all we got to do is pull that loose end. Boom, comes right out. B-Ray, Bradley here is gonna hook this piebald goldfish. Show y'all how it's done. I want to keep him alive. Look at there, perfect. That's a perfect bait, y'all. We've caught a 42-pound flathead, and we've caught a 33.8-pound flathead. One on a sun perch, about as big as my palm, and the other one was on a goldfish. Bradley's got us a rock bass, like I said, goggle eye here. Pop it on through there, and there we go. Big sinker. These are homemade limb lines. Phil made these up. Did a very good job doing so.
Look at that.
Woo, son. Oh yeah. Best catfish bait in the world. If you want flatheads, this is where you want to be. We'll take some green ribbon, tie it around there. Oh yeah, son. All right, we'll take this little reflector tape I got here and go around this limb line so we can see it coming back down the river. And we're gonna buckle it back to itself, just like that. And now
it's like a little tag.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh yeah, something hidden.
Some is hitting our brim down there, y'all. Hopefully it's a big
to...
flathead. So, how many do we have? Y'all been keeping count? Comment down below what we got out. How many baits, how many bank poles, how many limb lines, how many noodles. If you're paying attention, you should know. Comment down below. Don't rewind, don't you do it. All right, we're gonna see what we got now, son. We are set up, we got the GoPros going. We have a limb line set here. I do believe we have 2 of our catfish jug lines out, and we got bank poles out. And now is the time to start looking for frogs. So let's do it, baby. Let's see what we have here. Look at that.
Nice.
Not on bottom.
Nope.
Yeah, he might be close to the bottom.
It's close.
It's not really, really deep here, but really don't matter either. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I didn't see y'all there. The audience, Cajun Country boys, coming back at you. Yes, sir. Hope y'all have enjoyed our first 3, the 3rd video here on this channel. And we hope y'all do consider liking and subscribing after you watch it and you judge it. Hope we earn your subscription because it's free. And we ain't going nowhere, babe. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Throwing out the noodle, it got hung up on a branch.
Oh, yeah.
Got that nightcrawler still on it.
There we go. We have a first sighting on a frog. I repeat, first sighting on a frog. But it is a small frog, nonetheless. Very small. Yeah, we have. You can see in there, this little baby bullfrog. Y'all look at this.
That's baby.
Look at that little baby possum up there. Little bitty. Bradley got him a minnow there. I'm not sure what type that is. That is a long, skinny one though. I think that's that same one that jumped in the first video, me, Ashley. The one that jumped like Michael Jordan. And he just swims into Bradley's net, no problem. That first video, me and her frogging and setting bank poles, I believe it was. What was it? Frogging and catfishing in the Louisiana swamps. That's right. We must have fuel. We have the best gas can in the world. This is not a sponsored video. Check this out. Tell me this ain't genius. You can get these at Academy. It's where I got mine. If you haven't seen them before, I wish I'd have found something like this years ago, because it's no more of that having to poke a hole with a pocket knife into your gas can. No. One screw on top. Just pull the little trigger. Slowly with this tank for sure. Look at that. Just that easy. Y'all, we have a giant gator that has bit some bodies. I don't think it's ours, hopefully not. bit their noodle in half or something. Y'all look at this. He might be hung up in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's on it.
We gotta get this gator out of trouble. He's in trouble and we must help the gator. I mean, I wouldn't mind having some alligator to eat, but we don't have the tags for him just yet. Let's get the big boy light out right here. Yeah, that would be the gator and the noodle. There he went.
Oh.
All right, y'all. So, yeah, we had a little pumpkin seed.
Just jump in the boat.
It just straight up jumped in the boat. While we're chasing a gator around that's hung up on some kind of noodle or old crab pot buoy, it looks like. And meanwhile, we have catfish noodles, bank poles.
Pretty old pumpkin seed.
Yep. We got a lot of stuff set out and we still ain't got to our frogs yet. Just crazy stuff happening tonight. You're always gonna see something with the Cajun country boys, that's for sure.
He's just now starting to get that little orange tails. Gonna put this guy in the live well.
There you go.
There we go.
Thank you, Lord, for that bait. Jumped right in the boat.
He just jumped right in the boat.
Now this right here, y'all, this is a mean looking hook. And since we are having our goldfish taken off of our bank poles, we're gonna go with this. There you go, just like that. Teamwork makes the dream work, Sloan. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. That's right, you heard me right. That's right, boy. All right, give me that goldfishy there, sir. This is a good time, y'all. This is a heck of a good time. You just can't beat it. Almost looks like it's got a koi-like shape to it that they're starting to get in our bait pool there. Go right up in here somewhere. Looks good. Oh yeah, that's catfish candy, baby. Do it, baby. I do it right now. Something like that. All right. Tell you, we'll wrap it up a few notches. Just keep it a little bit higher because I think it's on bottom. I don't think it's a mighty deep hole. Not sure. Just a couple of wraps there. Push away. I'm gonna check this one here, y'all, because it just seemed a little tight. Yep, they are still taking our bait. I'm not sure if it's blue cats or if it's gar, but we shall see. We do have some cut bait if we wanted to try to catch a gar. That brim in there. I think we're gonna put him or cut him up and put him on catfish jug line.
There we go. Yeah.
Little baby gator up in here. I can barely see him. I'm gonna try to show him, y'all. Look at him up in there.
It's very small.
Yep, there he goes. Big mama's probably around somewhere. Coming back to fuel up and get a little stretch. And look what's sitting right there on the bank. What's up, dude? You ready to go in the frying pan? No, I'm joking. I don't believe he's quite big enough. I'm gonna check these minnow traps real quick. I'm gonna top the old tank off back here, and we're gonna go after the big river frogs south of here. Way on down the river, that direction. But yeah, we're gonna grab us a bite to eat. Got some good cold chicken tenders in the truck from the gas station, and they've been on the warmer for like 12 hours. So yeah, they're super tasty, but we'll take what we can get, right? Take what you can get. Work what you got, baby. All right, so what we have here is us three are taking a little rest on the good old 5x8 trailer while our bank poles are trying to catch some fish. Well, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, we're not so happy because the Indiana Pacers did not win. They did not win, so I hope I didn't spoil nothing. Sure I haven't by now. And you may not even care about basketball because you wanted to see frogs and big old flathead catfish and blue cats. And that's what you're gonna see. We're gonna give you our best, just like the Indiana Pacers did. It didn't work out, so we're gonna check our little brim traps right now. And then we're gonna head on out, go for some frogs, check our bank poles, our catfish jug lines, and our limb lines. And let's see what we can get. All right, boys. Yeah. We're looking at it. What time is it, y'all? It's game time. No, I'm joking. Swipe out of there. It is 11:50. Ain't no way it's that early, huh? Earlier than we thought. We got more time than we thought. Let's do it to it. Bradley gonna show you all what's up down here. Let's see if we got anything on our minnow traps.
Nope.
Nothing in that one. That's okay. They have taken our bait again, but we are still trying for y'all. We're doing our very best. I don't know if it's probably these spotted gar. There's an infestation, overpopulation of gar around here. and we're gonna figure that problem out one way or another. We have to. All of the Cajun country down here, we need to come together and get rid of spotted gar. Whether we got to gill net them, whatever. They are everywhere and they are overpopulated. We're gonna try our luck with nightcrawler, why not? We'll give it a shot. We're running out of live bait. We have a little bit left, so we're gonna give it a shot and see what we can do before we pull the bank pole up. I still wanna go after some frogs. Been meaning to do that for a hot minute, but I can't let these bank poles stay forever in case they got a giant flathead on them. You never know. So the river is flowing back. Let me dial this down a little bit, this big old spotlight. So the river's flowing back that way, right? That's south. And in these big, giant curves in the river, you have an eddy current, right? They call it. It's where it's just kind of slowly moving and it's churning up the water. That's where it gets deep. That's where you want to set your lines. That's where all the predators hang out at the bottom. You're just lurking around. They're eating up bait. Anything stirred up off the bottom, it's like a tilt-a-whirl at the fair, right? It's just spinning up. Like a tornado effect, maybe backwards. Now look at this right here. I'm gonna show y'all. So the river is headed this direction, way down there. But in this big curve we have here, it doubles back all the way across the river. That's one side. And then way back over here is the other side. I mean, it really makes a full-on horseshoe. Look, that water is flowing that way. Slowly but surely it is. And that's that eddy current we're in. Kind of in the back side of it. And that's what you want. Now we've had 2 baits taken off of this limb line, but that does not mean that it won't catch. We've had it happen before. Very possibly it could happen again. We can catch a flathead before daylight. You never know. Let's check this next one up here. We got it right there. Mr. Phil is about to chunk us out another jug line right in this big curve and see if we can get some on nightcrawler. Awesome. All right, so what type of brim is this, Mr. Species Man? Bradley. That's a pumpkin seed we are going to hook on there. Actually, Bradley, you know more about these fish, so we're gonna let you hook it on there. You know where to hook them. He is the expert here on the species. Ain't it right, Phil? Phil is the expert on making limb lines, you name it. They all have their skill sets. Absolutely could not ask for more. I mean, if we didn't catch a daggum fish tonight, we already caught one, and we let him go to get bigger. And yeah, and if we didn't catch one fish or one frog, I'd be totally more than fine with that. I'm having a blast out here, enjoying the great wild outdoors, baby.
Yes, sir.
We may have a fish on, y'all. We have a limb shaker. Something's moving that limb around pretty good like, and I'm very curious to see what it is. I'm sure y'all are too. Yeah, I mean, it's moving around pretty good. It doesn't look ginormous yet, but we're about to see. We shall see. Hang tight. Hang on, Bradley. Hang on, I gotta get a net, buddy.
I got a net.
He has a net.
All right, we'll fill it.
Is there? Oh, there is.
Oh, we got him.
Oh, we just put them right here.
He's fat.
Yep, flipper.
It's a fat boy.
Yeah, you ate that gold. Well, it's a goldfish, huh?
Yep.
We will take him. We're gonna try to keep him in the boat.
Yep.
That's some good fillets right there, yeah.
He is fat.
Yep,
Seems
not bad at all. Thermocell, gotta freshen that pad up a little bit, just a tad.
Bug out for everything.
Oh yeah, gotta get that Benchmade bug out going, son. Bang, bang.
Oh my God.
We probably gonna fillet this fish, y'all. I do believe we are going to fillet him. We need to put more food in the freezer because these boys can eat a lot. We have 1 goldfish left. Got him, I got you. There he is, that's the one. Perfect. Go get a biggin. They took our bait again.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, let's go nightcrawlers, see if we can get something on it. And I'm gonna take one of our favorite spots. We might set a new bank pole in our best spot we can find when we go after the frogs here in a minute, and see if we can catch something like that with our last goldfish. I think it's our last goldfish. All right, it may be more than just that 1 goldfish in there. I mean, it's very possible, very, very possible. Because I mean, like I said, that holds up to 10 gallons right there, and that is it's only half full. Found it on Amazon right there. I mean, that's nice. I mean, check it out. The sun glow, and then you got the angle. You got the intermittent thing. It's called intermittent, where it turns off and on when you need it to, and then you got 4 different speeds, and it collapses, fits nice and tight in the back of your truck. All right, y'all, we are on past the local state park here, and we are heading on south to see if we can find some of them big river frogs that me and my uncle caught back in the day. And they were monstrous. Like I said, who knows what we may see. And just like that, there's a frog in there. He's right behind that log, but oh, there's one right there. It's a big one, son. Look at that frog, y'all. That's a big frog. He's right behind there. I'm trying to get y'all a good look.
Keep on going forward. Come on.
Can't reach.
Push it forward. They always hide behind sticks. We're going after another one though. We're gonna get one. We do have another frog. Got him. Oh, he got away from us. It's okay. More than about 20% of the time, at least 20 to 30% of the time, they're gonna get away from you. We have some sort of sign here. What does that even say? What in the heck does it say?
Canoe trail.
Huh?
Canoe trail.
A canoe trail. There's a canoe trail over here somewhere, y'all. Apparently. Oh, there it is to your left, right there. Canoe trail. This is for the people at the local state park to be able to go up in and canoe and paddle around and look at gators and stuff like that when they come down to Louisiana to visit. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's fun. There's a frog there on the bank right there, y'all. There he is. Look, see him?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a keeper. That is a keeper.
Okay.
Got him?
Nope.
Oh, I thought he got him.
Oh,
There he
he's right
goes.
there.
There he goes. All right, y'all. We got another frog. We're gonna give it a shot. They have been ducking us this whole time. Look, we went to catch this frog, y'all. Look what was waiting. So I say always, that might be a water snake,
That's a water snake,
but still, just waiting. Right by the frog we were about to catch. Yeah, he was stalking that frog. On to the next, see if we can find another one.
got another frog on here in the bank.
I'm looking.
He's actually decently seen.
Yeah, I'm looking around him.
Okay, duck. You have to duck that stick kind of. Yep, he's going around it.
Before they kill too.
Not to pull this up too long.
Come on. Snatch it, snatch it, snatch it, snatch it.
You got, yeah,
I can't
you got to
reach
get
him.
on it.
Pops is going to show us how it's done.
I can't show you how it's done. I'm gonna try.
There you go.
I got bark all under my fingernails, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That's a pretty leopardback frog right there. Woo-wee, the bark, son.
You're probably gonna get you, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna dig this out from under my fingernails real quick,
Yes, sir.
and we'll be right back.
And put him in the frog basket.
Yes, sir.
Pop showed us how it's done.
All right, we finally got one. Oh, I can feel a crawfish in his belly right there. That's what they eating down here. He's got a really pretty green color to him, dark green. There we go.
Yes, sir.
And a catfish in a bucket and a frog in a basket, son. You can't beat that. Let's see if we can get us some more. Go back and get some more gas. We got to get an external tank. Got another frog? There's another one over there, y'all.
I think I can catch something.
Come on.
Try to grab him.
Well, I don't know if he's log right here.
That's nothing.
there?
Nah, yeah.
Back there.
I tried to get you through him, buddy. There's so much weight in front of the boat. So
It's like 2 feet right here. Not even 2. I meant like 2 inches.
right. That's fine. Something just took off right beside us, though, boy. Oh no, that's my GoPro. That was my GoPro.
What?
My GoPro. My GoPro. We gotta get it.
What?
That was the GoPro.
What?
GoPro just went down in the water.
Grab the net.
We have lost my other GoPro. I had a feeling about it earlier.
This one's waterproof.
Yeah, it is waterproof, but I thought a big fish took off, but no, my GoPro took off. So we shall fish for a GoPro now, somewhere up in here. They want to talk smack.
Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho.
That's a Whopper River frog right there.
That is a hoss, my boy. Yes. Snatch.
He told me to snatch him, so I tried.
It's okay, it's hard to get to.
My arms are too short.
It's okay, they're hard to get to.
Yeah.
We'll keep after them, no doubt.
Sure.
We're gonna try to find this GoPro though, honestly. We're GoPro fishing in the river.
Yeah.
And it fell off this clamp we had. This clamp was up on the side and it got knocked off. I had a bad feeling about it. Should have went with my gut instincts. Should have went with my gut instincts. Oh my gosh. Brim just flew in the boat with you.
Why are they jumping? Hold on to him.
We need him for bait.
Ow, it just hit me.
What a night, man. What a night. Dude, flash your headlight around, I'll jump up in the boat with you. That's a good bait, y'all.
Gosh.
Never know what you're gonna see with Cajun Country Boys,
I
baby.
thought one of y'all dropped it.
All right, we have a noodle that is triggered and standing up. Let's see what we got. Something at least triggered the noodle, we know that much. Catfish jug line. I'm trying to get you to it, bud.
Ain't got nothing.
It triggered the noodle, so we know at least something hit it, but didn't want to stay on there. We are having fun, no doubt. I hope y'all are too. Easiest one to get. Let Bradley get that one. Gotta be able to get him. Snatch him, Bradley. Got him, boy. Good job.
He punched it.
Bradley got him a frog. He's been after him all night. Good job, dude. Good job. He had to get revenge, and that was the frog to get him on. Get you that frog.
Nice. Another one in the frog basket. Good.
There's a frog up here. Got him. Looky there.
See if he's 5 inches.
Ow.
We're gonna let him go. They ain't gonna get bigger. He ain't legal keeping size, but it's fun to catch him regardless. There you go, buddy. Okay, y'all, we do have a fish on a bank pole finally. There we go. We gotta take it easy here. Make sure we don't lose the flathead. If he starts horsing it, let him horse it.
Oh, it's good. It's pretty decent.
All right, pull him up slow. Get ready.
Oh, he's good. He's good. He's good.
He's a flathead. It's a flathead, baby.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Let's go, baby.
I told you. Yes, indeed.
Fast flathead.
Yeah.
Flathead.
Good stuff right there. What do y'all think about that, huh? Good stuff. Let's take a look at him. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna take that.
Yes, we will.
Nah, he's probably, yeah, he's probably close to 10 pounds. Pretty good size. See if we got anything on the rest of our lines.
Yes, sir.
That hook did the job. Well, they got us again on this one. So we're still at the catfish that we let go earlier in the video. We got the 2 frogs, came across a lot of others, lost the GoPro, but we do have, y'all seen him a minute ago, and we're gonna show it to you again here in a second. Flathead and a blue cat down in there. We still got one more bank pole I do believe to check, perhaps a limb line. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all this giant frog that we have right here in front of us. It's a monster, but we can't get to him. Probably scare him off. He's back in behind these limbs.
He's right there. He's not a monster.
There he is. Kind of turned his back, but you can see him right there.
Because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now. But yeah, we're doing a lot for y'all, so we do appreciate it. If y'all hit that like, subscribe, comment, and keep checking out our Cajun Country Boys YouTube channel. We're not done yet, don't go anywhere. But just in case y'all are starting to click off and fall off the video for whatever reason, I wanted to tell y'all we would appreciate it if you did that. We did lose the GoPro tonight, all in the effort of trying to show y'all the best film possible. We missed a lot of frogs because we're trying to film and everything. It's part of it. I hope y'all enjoy it. About to load this bad boy up, and Phil's about to go pump some iron.
Yay.
All right, y'all, as you can see, we're back home. We're gonna let these 2 bullfrogs go. We got a cattle pond, 3 of them back in our pastures back there, and a lot of the frogs gather up there, and we have a river that flows back behind our house, same river we caught these frogs out of. It's just way north. So they'll make their way to a nice safe haven, and we might catch them again one day. It's not enough to really clean, so we're gonna do a little catch and release. They'll find their way whichever direction they want to go.
Oh,
They're splitting up, man.
no, y'all gotta stay together. Yo, no. It was like a band or something.
Yeah, I caught him in the daylight. That's
There you
what
go.
it is.
All right, look at the other one.
There he goes.
Hopping under Mama's car.
Oh, come on.
Oh my. He's on the other side towards me.
No. Am I really doing this right now? I'm chasing frogs underneath the car. You know what? They will find their way. Don't worry. We won't run over to poor old bullfrog. But anyway, be cleaning these fish up here in a little bit. For right now, I'm icing them down. There you go. Get out of here.
Subscribe. Bye, dude. Bye.
Bye. Okay, y'all. Sorry, we skipped a little time there in our time zone because we had to go to a basketball tournament. We just got back. Now, we're gonna let those brown that hopped in the boat with us, we're gonna let them go in our bait pool that we were telling you about. That's our old dog, Root. And then old Buck. Me and him have a personal problem. He likes to pee on my boots and stuff. And I don't think he'll ever stop. So, and he yaps a lot and he's scared of thunder. But I love him nonetheless, but he's an aggravating little dog. So, we're gonna let him go over here in our bait pool that is way too big. I ordered one that is way too big. But it works nonetheless. Wow, it got really low. We had it higher than this. Looks like we got plugs pulled in a couple spots, but it's okay. As you can see, it's a 15-foot long swimming pool. I'd say about 8 foot wide and probably about 3 foot deep.
Y'all want to see something cool?
My aerator's making a lot of loud noise. That is a goldfish right there that we let go last summer after a Flathead catfishing trip where we had some bait left, and we ended up putting them in a giant mud hole, pretty much in the ground. It's an old root ball. I put them in there because we didn't have a bait pool at the time, and that goldfish, a lot of them didn't make it now, but through the winter, through the snow and ice and all that big root ball over there, one of the goldfish managed to survive all winter long, and he turned into a monster, an absolute monster of a goldfish. So we got him out of there and we put him in our bait pool. We're kind of attached to him now. We don't really want to use him for bait. So I think we'll just keep letting him swim around in there. Look at the size of this thing. Dear Lord have mercy. That is a monster. That's what a goldfish will grow to, and
they can
just
get like
a mud
this
hole.
big and that big.
But you see the fins? Look at the fins. They're not like koi shaped like the other
No,
goldfish.
that's true goldfish, not a koi fish. We'll let our bait fish go. You unzip this. That's the part I love about this. Check this out, y'all. Watch this right here. You just take this here. I love these zippers. Just pop right off of there. You take your little aerator out, turn it off.
You saved the big one for that. Got this goldfish that survived. And see where the hook.
Yep. He'll heal up, and we'll use him again on another trip.
It's not like they have predators in here that can hurt them.
Yeah, no big predators in here. So,
Pumpkin seed.
pumpkin seed that jumped in the boat.
They jump right back in the water.
Yeah, Bradley gonna have to work on that grip. There you go, let him go, buddy.
Another small goldfish.
Yeah, little goldfish.
And big boy.
Yeah, the big one that jumped in the boat. Man, that's, you want to catch a big flathead, that's your bait. Yeah, I know you could eat him, but still.
You can look this one.
There you go.
This one we didn't even use.
Never even used him. And there you go. We used to have a bass swimming around in there, but not anymore. Yeah, we used to have 3 of them, but they were starting to mess with our goldfish. And just like that, check this out. Take it, put it back on there. You zip it up. You want to save some space? Look at this. Boom, boom, just like that. You have a collapsible live well. Judah Bo wants to tell y'all to like, subscribe, and share.
Yes, indeed.